Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's edition of Read TFOS, where I take old stories I've narrated and updated into modern audio standards. This particular story is called Negotiations, written by Hidden Fox. Out of all the species in the galaxy, humans are some of the least aggressive. Humans are polite, calm, and choose compromise over conflict. It has been this way for decades. Humans are not the most populous species, and finding a human on most planets is very difficult. Many believe that their natural drive for compromise is due to the lack of population. The Tenka thought that this was a weakness. The human ambassadors would cede planets and systems over fighting. The Tenka were some of the most aggressive species in the galaxy, and by far the most aggressive to sit on the council. They wanted war with humanity. However, the council forbids war unless in self-defense, another cowardly rule by the humans. So the Tenka came up with a solution, a new form of warfare. They called it fright war. A Tenka agent would go to a human world and cause as much chaos as possible. Bombings, murder, the like. The first Tenka agent on a human world was completely unbothered. They managed to pull off a string of robberies, murders, and bombings. Of course, if caught, the agent was not related to the Tenka hierarchy and was just being a predator among prey. Things came to a head when the agent took the adolescent spawn of one of the planetary overlords hostage. For hours, the humans begged for the Tenka to let the spawn go. The Tenka refused, threatening the hostage. The Tenka wasn't scared. These prey were at his mercy. He had killed many like the spawn. The humans eventually acquiesced to his demands: a ship, bombs, and money. These prey were dumber than they looked. The Tenka moved the human adolescent out of the building it was in, a gun to its head. The humans couldn't stop him. No one could. This was a new form of warfare. The hierarchy watched from across the galaxy. The foolish humans had broadcast this live. The Tenka agent was halfway to the ship when a shot rang out. One. The bullet passed through the shoulder of the adolescent and into the heart of the Tenka. Both collapsed. The human medic, commonplace everywhere with humans, ran to the adolescent. The hierarchy was taken aback by the human's willingness to shoot through an adolescent. But that wasn't the shocking part. The whole galaxy was watching, and it expected the medic to stabilize the wounded. The shocking part was what the medic did. They drew a gun and shot the Tenka's head. No human courts, no trial, no cover, only death. So, dear Council, it has come to our attention that the esteemed Tenkan hierarchy was not only supporting of the attacks, but the ones who coordinated them all. Gasps or their other species equivalent ran through the Council. The human ambassador continued to read the statement given to them. It was only one ambassador for this time. Faced with these unwarranted acts of terrorism, confusion spread through the Council. What was this terrorism? Under the Act 7391.43 of the Galactic Senate, the United Human Republics used the rights given to them by the Council and declared a defensive war against the Tenkan hierarchy. As we speak, and as you can most likely read in the news, human ships are attacking every Tenkan world. It was true. Every ambassador was looking at the news. Tenkan worlds had already fallen. More were falling. How did the least aggressive species create such a military? Including the Tenkan homeworld, we'll accept nothing less than the unconditional surrender of Tenkan hierarchy. No compromises will be made. Let it be said that none of the ambassadors could believe it. This was never expected of such a peaceful race. The human ambassador straightens, looking directly into the Tenkan ambassador's eyes. We do not negotiate with terrorists. End of story. I'd greatly like to thank our Tier 5 channel members, Casper Arnholt, John Creighton, Manatharia, 050, Dragzoon WRE, and Elijah Silvercross. Thank you very much.